Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Verity. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking this video. So it has been a while since I made a sit down video, and I'm doing one now. And in today's video I figured I would do a book recommendation because I have read a lot of books in the past 6 months. So since I got my iPad and in March, I literally have read 41 books since I got my iPad. So that is a lot. I wasn't a bookworm before. I used to read in high school, but not like a lot, you know. I wouldn't be able to finish a book before compared to now. Like right now, if the book is literally a page turner, I can just finish it in one day. So yeah, I figured I'd do a book recommendation for you guys because why not? So if you guys would want to know more about the books that I'd be recommending, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, so for the first book that I'm going to be recommending, first of all, before I say the book, I would just like to let you know that if someone literally comes up to me right now and asks me, can you recommend a book, you know, any genre, from any genre, I would literally recommend this book. This book, bro, mind blowing. It took me 3 days to get over it. Like, I couldn't sleep properly. This book is psycho thriller, it's not romance, and the book is Verity by Colleen Hoover. It's not your typical Colleen Hoover book, bro. It's something else, you know. Like when I read this, I kept putting it aside. Like I read almost all of her books and I'm like, Verity, that's kind of weird. And when I read the synopsis, it wasn't that intriguing. So it was about this writer. Her name is Lowen, and she was you know, given the job of this another author. Her name is Verity. Because she's ill, she cannot continue the book series, so she went to their house and she took over her office to sort out some stuff and all of that, and she found a manuscript of Verity. You know, I don't want to go into detail because that's where it gets crazy. I cannot even begin to tell you. When I read it, it was literally a page turner. I read this book in one freaking day.
Have no words besides. What the fuck was that, bro?
I was not able to sleep properly for 3 days because I can imagine the shit that went down in that book. I could literally imagine it. I was not able to sleep properly for 3 days. So that's it. Like, please just go and read Verity by Colleen Hoover. It's amazing. 5/5, bro. 5/5. Okay, so since we are at the, you know, psycho thriller genre, the next book that I'm gonna be recommending, this also blew my mind away. Like, I mean, it's always on Booktok. I'm always on Booktok looking for books to new books to read, you know, books that people actually enjoy. Like, I don't want to go and look for books and then read it halfway and then figure that, oh shit, this is not good. I'm the type of person that if I start something, I have to finish it. So if I'm gonna start something, might as well be good, right? So that's why I'm always on Booktok, and this book is always recommended. It's The Silent Patient by Michaelides. Is that how you I'm sorry, I'm butchering his name, but you know what I mean. By Alex cannot pronounce that. But yeah, this is about a woman, I forgot her name, Alicia. Her name is Alicia. So basically she shot her husband 5 times. She shot him 5 times in the face, and they literally don't know why. So this what's his name? I saw his name. This dude, Theo is a psychotherapist. So, you know, he made it his mission to be like, you know, I need to speak to her, I need to make her talk, I need to know what went down and why she shot her husband 5 times. So he moved from one job to another to work with this patient, and I didn't even expect the ending. The ending was so good, but it took a few chapters for the author to get to the freaking point. Like, hello, just get into it, man. Like, but yeah, it was good. Like, it was worth the wait because the ending was like, I didn't expect that. I didn't even know that it was gonna happen like that. So yeah, definitely read 5/5, bro. All of these books that I'm gonna be recommending, I'm recommending it because it's 5/5. Now moving on to the next book, to my third book. I'm done with the psycho thriller because I haven't read much psycho thriller because, you know, sometimes it scares me, it gives me nightmares. So yeah, I've read a lot of romance, so we're getting there. So this third book that I'm gonna be recommending, I know it's like over recommended by everyone, but it's that good. You can see it everywhere in Booktok and probably here on YouTube as well. I can see a lot of YouTubers recommending this. So it is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So yeah, this book has some domestic violence in it. It's about Lily. She met this hot, amazing dude, Ryle. His name is Ryle, right? Yeah, Ryle Kincaid. Like even his last name is hot, like Kincaid. And they both fell in love and all that. But during the book, it goes back to her childhood where her mom is suffering domestic violence and her first love, Atlas. So it revolves around the three of them. Amazing. I freaking cried. And this is also gonna be a movie, so if you want to read the book before you watch the movie, it's always better in books, bro. So yeah. I started reading a lot of books because of this book in particular. Amira recommended this to me, but it was during my exam week. She was like, you know, Fia, read it. It was so good. Like, I couldn't stop reading it. It's such a book turner. And when my friends recommend me something, I'm like, shit, I gotta do it now, because, you know, she recommended it to me. Like, I value my friend's opinion, you know. So I couldn't wait to read it. Like, literally the day after my exam was 11th of June. I got home, I took a nap, I started reading the same afternoon, and I finished the same book during the day of my exam. It was that good. So read it. It's amazing. I know it's over recommended. Next book on my list is Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. I'm sorry, but she's that great. Okay, so this book revolves around Sky and Dean, and there's also some stuff about, I'm not just gonna recommend this sole book. This book has a series. This whole series is amazing. So it starts with so Hopeless is in the point of view of Sky, the main character, and then Losing Hope is the next book on this, which is in the point of view of the dude Dean Holder. And the next book is Finding Cinderella. It's Dean's friend, and Finding Perfect is also about Dean's friend. But it's amazing. It's short. It's a short book. The fourth book is like a short novel. But yeah, Hopeless, this entire series literally gave me mixed emotion. Like, this gave me butterflies, but then it also made me cry, but it also made me angry. So you feel me? So it's about Sky meeting Holder. So Holder has like a reputation, like his sister died, so he has this reputation, like he's perceived to be such a bad guy. But then he met Sky, and he acts so weird around her, and like she didn't figure out why until like she literally got to know Dean more. And it's amazing. The story is great, and trigger warning though, because it involves like rape and stuff like that. So yeah, just like I just want to give you guys a heads up. But this book, this whole series literally gave me mixed emotions. I finished Hopeless in one day, just like Verity and It Ends With Us. I finished it in one day, so I finished the whole series like literally 4 days. It was great. So yeah, I know it's so biased because I have a lot of Colleen Hoover here, but I read most of her books, and if you start with one book, you're just gonna go and keep reading all of her books because she's that great. Like, what can I say, bro? So Hopeless is great. It might make you cry. Like, it literally made me cry, bro. I was sobbing, bro. But yeah, read it. I don't want to get into into detail like why it's sad, because then I might spoil it for you. So let's go. Okay, so the next book, I swear this is not Colleen Hoover. This is The Deal by Elle Kennedy, and I saw it on Booktok, and I was like, okay, fine, why not? They said like her writing style is kind of a bit like Colleen Hoover. I mean, obviously everyone is unique, like everyone has their unique style of writing, but it's not that difficult to understand. You know, there are books that would literally go on like talking about like someone's birthmark for literally 3 continuous pages, and I just cannot. Like, I will not. I get bored easily, okay? My attention span is like the attention span of a 5-year-old, so please. This book is a series. I finished this whole series, so just like Hopeless, I'm gonna be recommending the whole series of this Off Campus. So the deal is the first book in this series. It's about Hannah and Garrett. So basically Hannah has this crush on this popular dude, and you know, Garrett is failing the class, and it revolves around hockey players. So it's kind of unique in that way because I'm not into hockey players. I just read it because of Booktoks. But yeah, so Garrett is a hockey player. So for him to be able to play the next season, he has to pass all of his papers, all of that. So he needs someone to tutor him, and he figured Hannah is like a smartass. So he's like, he noticed that Hannah has a crush on this popular dude, and he's like, I will help you get his attention if you help me pass my, you know, this subject. Ended up saying yes to Garrett, and then, you know, he realized that he really likes her. So, and all of that, you get the gist. But this is 18 plus. Like, this book is how do you even say this? It's rated PG, bro. It's rated PG. There's a lot of stuff in this book that you wouldn't want a minor to read because it's just that detailed. So just a disclaimer. But yeah, it's good. I love this series. The whole Off-Campus series, it's called the Off-Campus. The whole Off-Campus series literally revolves around each of the hockey players in the team, and I love the growth and the story of each of them. Like, you would think they're such bad boys, which they are, but you know, favorite is The Deal, Garrett's book, and then The Score, which is Dean's book. And yeah, it's amazing. But the whole series is great. It's just that I have like a bias with this 2 book because it's just Garrett and Dean. I cannot even begin to tell you, bro. Okay, last book in my recommendation list is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I'm sorry. She's just that great, okay? There's a reason why her books are trending on TikTok. She's that great. Okay, so yeah, this book, Ugly Love, revolves around Tate and Miles. Miles is a pilot, and Tate, she moved in with them because, you know, Miles is Tate's brother's best friend. So you get all of that. But yeah, Miles can't commit for some reason. He just has this issue with committing and having like a full-on serious relationship, and he doesn't want to tell Miles. So like at the beginning of the book, like they ended up becoming friends with benefits, which doesn't work out because, you know, she ended up wanting more. And yeah, when she found out why he's like that and why he can't commit, it's just heartbreaking but traumatizing as well. But yeah, it's really good. I love it. It was a page turner. I think I read this book in a day as well. I think I did. I started in the morning, and because it was kind of like relatable to me, I finished it in one day. But yeah, it's good. I love it, and I'm so sorry I don't have a bias, but Colleen Hoover is just that great. So if you really wanna read books, like start with whatever, except maybe someday. We'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, that was my last book, Ugly Love. Okay, so that is it for today's video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you read one of these books that I've recommended. Definitely read Verity first. When I recommended this to my friends, my work friends, this bitches literally messaged me at 2 AM ranting to me about how she's a psycho and all of that, and it was so relatable. These are my book recommendation, and if you guys have any book suggestion as well for me to read, definitely drop it down below. Nothing scary though, and I'm passing into these self-help books. I know that I said before that I don't want to read novels because I'm into self-help. I'm way past that phase. I'm now on the novel romance phase. So please, if you have book suggestions for me, drop it down below, and maybe I'll try to do a review on it. I don't know, but yeah, I love reading books. Can you imagine, guys? 41 books in 6 months. That's crazy. Even I can't believe it because I I wouldn't have been able to do that before. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.